Black lives.
Oh my gosh.
That is not what we did.
No.
Not one bit.
Ridiculous.
I just told you. So I look at all the posts and I kind of like, whatever. And I'm like, I got to say something, right? Like eventually I have to say something. I have to like kind of, suggest what's going on. And I get a little bit more upset. And as of right now, I don't even see where I'm at on here, but, I could pull it up. It was just a matter of like, all right, I have to get, I want to get people off their back because they're just like, what is going on? What happened? Like it was a matter of like, they weren't making a political statement. And the fact that they're new to the area now, Iowa City people are saying like, you guys should stop going to this place. You guys should stop supporting it. So I wrote,
Yay.
Donating to feed anyone breakfast, lunch, or dinner should never be thought of as a negative act, nor lead to comments about not supporting the business. We put together a fundraiser for the local police of Bettendorf, Davenport, Moline, Rock Island, Scott County Sheriff's Department, and the 911 call center to feed individuals who worked tirelessly during riots and mandatory curfew during the first week of June. Keep that in mind. I put the first week of June. That is all. It was never a political statement. It was just to give some people a slice of pizza after a sometimes 17-hour shift. If you would like to have your voice heard, use it in a better way, don't bother this business. You can feel free to call into our radio show and explain how wrong I was to start this donation for the Quad City Police. Feel free to message me and we can schedule an interview.
Yeah, good.
How many of them?
Over,
how
under.
many had the balls?
Over, under. How many messages I got?
0.
I didn't stop there. I replied to the majority of people that I looked on their profiles that looked like they were actual real people.
Mm-hmm. How many?
They posted their job. There was not a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
They posted their jobs, where they lived. They lived in the Iowa City area. A majority of them kind of worked for the University of Iowa and or students.
So they're
the
trolling.
ones that didn't have anything, I didn't write anything back because it's a fake account. I'm sorry.
Well, they're trolling. They just create an account to.
Plenty of people. I said, please, let's have something on here. Tell me what we did was wrong. Come, and they didn't.
It's not wrong. And when did it become where you can't support both? Why can't you support Black lives and support police officers?
No,
Because
let's make it bigger than that, Bomber, because this is where it got fun.
Okay.
These people work at the University of Iowa, or they're students. They live in the Iowa City community. So then I doubled down. And I started to write to them who kept saying, don't support them because they don't do this, they don't do that.
Let's attack them at their job then.
I didn't want to go that far.
Jay wouldn't do
what
that.
I did instead is I said, recently a black former student athlete, went on an Iowa-related football podcast. And he explained that the Iowa City community, and by quote, I can pull it up, the Iowa City community and the University of Iowa campus made him feel unsafe. Because the low amount of minorities that are in the community and on campus. And that is why he looked towards the University of Iowa football team as a safe haven. So he could wear what he wanted to. And that's what we talked about on Monday. The things that were going on that James Daniels talks about, or some of these other people are coming out, that the environment is that they feel like maybe they can't be themselves. Can't wear a hat backwards, can't wear earrings, whatever else. That's what Lomax was saying. Hey, this was what I needed, was my safe haven, because the community of Iowa City and the campus makes me feel unsafe. So that's what I wrote to these people.
Okay.
Recently, he went on there.
And that's them.
Yeah.
I said, you
They're
live in this
students
community.
and faculty, correct?
You live in this community.
Mm-hmm.
You support it. You either work at the University of Iowa or you're a student there. Are you going to quit your job? Are you going to move out of that zip code? Are you going to transfer schools?
Right. Because
your community made the people that you're trumping for Black Lives Matter feel unsafe. Your community does not make their life, not lives, life feel mattered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many replies did I get?
None.
I'll get to set the over-under at 0.5.
0.
Good for you.
The soapbox has to stop.
Yeah.
But they don't have the balls, Jay. It's like we're going to get to the thing. You're going to send an invite right now to the other thing we're talking about. They do not have the courage to say anything other unless they're typing on a keypad. They don't have the courage to come on the show. They don't have the courage to say what they need to say.
Well, it's mob mentality.
And you just want to go out there and attack somebody without listening to the issues. It would be like us straight attacking any one of these players that came out. We haven't done that.
They feel brave because there's a mob mentality, and when the more people that agree with him on a social media site, they feel empowered to do that.
Echo chamber.
Exactly. But then when they're confronted one on one, they have nothing to say because they don't have their posse behind them.
Yeah. Well, even they did kind of, but Jay hit him with facts.
Yeah, Jay did awesome.
And you can't argue that.
You can't.
It shouldn't be. It should be about communities coming together to make everyone feel a part of what is going on.
Yeah, why do you have to hate one genre of people just to support another? I don't understand that.
You can't listen. I get being upset with the people that killed somebody. I get that with those people.
Those are individuals.
Those are individuals.
Exactly.
Correct. That individual chose to do that. This individual over here that works in the same field is not that individual.
Right.
And the same thing applies to even the people that are out protesting, right? Those are individuals protesting.
Right.
They don't represent everybody that so-called supposedly looks like them, acts like them, whatever you want to say. Judge everybody individually, but please have in the invite sent.
Now keep in mind what I said.
Please have the common sense to understand that this whole thing is meant to bring us together.
I said
in my
statement.
But the division is by these people.
I said in my statement the first week of June. The first week of June is where we had the riot, the shootings. Shootings, gunfire, 30 shells, 130 yards away from me.
Yes.
I say in there, this is the only response I get. The fact you called protests for Black Lives riots show your true colors and us certainly a political statement. Somebody came to my defense and said people were literally shot and killed during rioting that first week in the Quad Cities, and then put a link. And no one says anything after that. She doesn't say like, oops, I guess I didn't do my research.
No, because she's
I did go on to say something else to someone that were doing this, and I said, shame on you for prejudging this business and these business owners.
Yeah. You're costing people their livelihoods by doing these things. Like, legit.
Someone said, shame on you for supporting oppression and racist cops who kill people. And I said, shame on you for not knowing me and prejudging me.
Shame on you for assuming all police officers are racist and all officers are killing people.
I just don't. I think we're losing the whole prejudgment thing, and now we just get to just point a finger. Not one person said, "I'll come on the air and call you out on it,"
because they can't. They don't have facts. It's based on pure emotion and hearsay and that mob mentality. The echo chamber, just like
you brought up Amazon, and I know it's a big box store, and they're going to open up something in Coralville, right? What if Amazon came in and one person, one CEO, listened to that podcast and said, Iowa City makes an unsafe environment for minorities? I don't want to put an Amazon there.
Yeah.
And 40,000 jobs, boom, we're gone like that.
Yeah.
Because he made a decision and said, no, it's unsafe. This guy said so. Just like they are trying to do to this business.
Yep.
That's locally owned.
Yep.
That opened a store when many are shutting down during the COVID.
Yeah, you're right.
And no one says anything. And now I just got this invitation to go to some site to invite a private group on Facebook, which is going to be a lot of fun because now I'm all hyped up. And I'm going to join the group.
Uh-oh.
So it's a private group. That's why you couldn't find it?
Yeah.
So you have to be invited?
Yeah, I was invited. You want me to tell you what the group is about?
Yes.
I want to hear it, Jay. I already know.
Lay it on us.
It's called COVID Safe Quad Cities. Share your experiences with local business in the Quad City area. Are they practicing social distancing? Are they wearing masks properly, etc.? We would like to celebrate and support businesses that are doing their part to keep our community safe. Please use the search function to see if someone has already posted about a specific business and add your comments there rather than in a separate post to avoid duplication. So I'm assuming that this is going to turn into these people are not. I just opened this, by the way. Instead of being like, let's support businesses that make us feel safe, this is going to turn into these people are not making us not doing social distancing.
For about every, I think it's pretty much split. You can kind of go through it. I went down the wormhole a little bit this morning. It's almost split. You have people just saying who's doing a good job, but then you also have like.
I have friends who play deck hockey. I can't imagine this is safe. I have major concerns.
There you go.
Let's make a deck hockey safe group where we report
Leave
deck hockey.
Leave the deck hockey people alone. They aren't the ones you want to fight.
Leave local businesses alone, for crying out loud.
Do not attack the deck hockey people. Probably not smart. Who said that, Jay? Let's call them out. You just give a first name.
Cassie said that.
Way to go, Cassie.
She shared a WQAD.com local athletes play adaptive playing during COVID-19. She doesn't like that. It doesn't seem safe.
Cassie, why don't you just stick it?
We
stay
should
in
just
your
have an
house
entire
and
show
not
about
Mind your own
reading,
business, Cassie.
reading
Dude, we
Facebook.
could call it. Wait, you know what we should? This is what I wanted to call the segment. Barb or not a Barb.
Yes, Barb
So
or
just
not a
read
Barb.
read the comment, Jay, and we'll say Barb or not a Barb.
For those of you who don't know what Barb is our term for Karen.
Yes.
For a Karen.
Yeah.
And it applies directly to our friend Barb.
So
the paper.
Brianna, new member, 18 Hours posted, Highland Toyota in Moline yesterday had many employees not wearing masks or wearing them incorrectly.
Barb.
Total Barb.
Were they
Like,
practicing
what do
6
you have
feet?
time? I mean, basically, you're a narc. You're just.
Why are you walking around Highland Toyota worrying about what they do at Highland Toyota?
When we grew up, we were told don't tattle. You know, snitches get stitches. That's how we were raised. And now we've got a whole Facebook groups committed to doing just that.
Oh, you see some of these people too. Their profile pictures are just great.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling. That's all I hear when you read these. I'm telling.
Curious though, Jay. Read one of the. There's some comments. There's some qualities, nice ones on there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, not just all the negative ones. I mean, there's some good ones.
Kimberly Crest Vet Clinic is being exceptionally careful. Clients do not enter the building. Instead, they hand off their furry critters to staff members in the parking lot. I'll also say the same thing about Glen Roads. My dog just recently got his updated, and yeah, they had to walk him in there.
And can I say in defense of this site?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch this. You're gonna love this because this is T-Roy being a nice guy. For all you out there that think that I'm not, I think the site has merit, Jay. As in, okay, Leah, not
Okay.
everybody believes what you believe.
For sure.
All right, there's some people out there who have immune deficiencies or whatever else. All right, they want to and need to know. All right, what places are being a little bit more overly cautious per se? Okay, and they want to know who to go to. That's a very good thing for them. This is a great thing for them.
Sure.
But it shouldn't be a thing
You can't.
to negatively bash,
No.
and that's where I'm.
Because other
That's
people,
why I'm calling this thing out.
Doug here
Doug.
says, here's the scoop in the village of East Davenport
Oh,
was a
yes.
disappointment this past weekend.
Oh, I remember. I saw Doug's comment.
Employees were unmasked, as were the crowds both inside and outside the small storefront. Posted occupancy limit was not enforced.
Doug's a real.
Doug, you got him.
Doug, you should join Twitter. Twitter.
You got him, Doug.
There was one right above Doug. Who is it? What's her name right above Doug? She was interesting too. Unless it goes out of.
And it goes in and out.
It goes in and out of. Yeah. So
Oh
it
my
probably
God.
changed from this morning.
I can't believe this exists. I see your point, but I still can't believe that these are grown adults that have nothing but time on their hands to tattle on local businesses.
Well, some of them are good, like he said.
Like I said, the
I
ones that are
know.
good, Leah, I get.
I
the,
do.
Nicole, an hour ago, wanted everyone to know that she walked out of Hertz Donuts on June 27 with no donuts. It was packed. There were very few masks and did not feel like
No
precautions
donuts!
were being taken.
You know what, Jay? I went to Hertz Donuts today. Got me 6 delicious donuts. And guess what? Girl at the counter, I think she had a mask on, if I recall. And they have a plastic shield up for you so that you can't, you know what I mean? Right there at the so there's no contact other than her handing me the box.
You guys got to see Jason on the Harrington pub thread. It says, I'm going to start carrying a clicker to keep track of occupancy and to take measure to measure distance.
I'm just saying, Hertz Donuts, Jay, good donuts. It seemed to me like they were practicing everything they needed to.
I
Somebody going by.
Buy health code, and buy what is being recommended by the Scott County Health Department. They were following every.
Somebody going
Thing.
by just ZSMA.
What's MH?
I'm sure that's what their parents.
Massachusetts.
That's what their parents named him. Pet stores. I went to Teskey's in Bettner for special puppy food brand that I could not get delivery for. And not a
couldn't get it on
single
Amazon?
patron or employee was wearing a mask. Luckily, they will do pickup at least. Someone in the comments said was replying to someone. I live in Iowa. Oh, wait. It said you answered your own question. Why would they do it? Because that is located in Bettendorf. I live in Iowa, and they haven't caught on the concept of wearing masks yet. Red face emoji.
Haven't caught on to the concept. Why don't you catch on to the concept of freedom? jackass.
No, and that's the thing. Like, I haven't been able to get this sentence out because everybody's kind of talking about Jerry's and Barb's. But like, if you're scared and like if you have immune deficiency, I understand that your fear level would be higher than say mine or yours. But don't push your fear onto other people. If other people aren't scared and they look at it as a 99.7% survival rate and they're like, you know what, I'm going to continue to live my life and not live in fear, not cover, you know, my oxygen intake. Don't push that on other people. Like, you can be scared, you stay home, you follow precautions, but don't make everybody else do that too.
I'm certainly not going to judge somebody if they want to be precautious.
Absolutely not, but don't make me. I don't have to do what you, and my fear is not your fear.
Exactly, and that's what I was just going to say. But do not push your...
So Emmeline...
Oh, let me
Emmeline's a good one. She's on there more than once, Jay. What kind of name is that, by the way?
Emmeline...
Yeah.
Gave you a link.
Yeah, by the way...
And she wants to give a little hat tip. By the way, Emmeline, when you do this on the internet, instead of you just writing thanks to someone, you just do an HT. It's called a hat tip. Hat tip someone. Because it's not your idea. You just give them the tip of the hat. Just a little, I'm going to help you out because I know you're going to write more things, Emmeline. If you are if you are upset that the Mississippi Valley Fair has chosen to proceed with the 2020 fair, here is a link to send your thoughts to them. Maybe if enough members of our community speak up, they might reconsider their decision. Thanks to Hat Tip, Cindy Lou for the idea.
Thank you, Cindy Lou, for being it.
These people have so much hate in their hearts.
I'll see you next Tuesday, Cindy Lou.
Oh, man. Yeah, Cindy Lou. Yes.
Do you get it?
I get it. HT.
You get it?
Did you just hat tip me?
I did.
That's so great.
Just, boy. I'm just going to start making up stuff.
I told you this thing is great, dude.
Can I get on there? Can you invite me in there so I can troll people?
I'll invite you. I'm assuming.
Can I troll people?
Until they kick me out.
No,
don't
troll anybody. Just
it's
watch.
Good. Let's do the over-under on how long before Bomber gets kicked out.
Don't, please.
Come on. How am I going to get you in trouble?
Because you know how. Now just be quiet. Just get on there and look at it. You don't have to be. You don't have to comment. Just look at it so you can enjoy stupidity for a moment. Of just the people that can't understand how some people have different beliefs than them.
Oh,
Kanza says.
Who says this?
Kanza.
What's wrong with Kanza, Jay?
After just reading a post on WQAD and all the comments of people from the QC who are strictly anti-science when it comes to this pandemic, I'm really grateful for a space to help people who really want to take it seriously. We all need to support these businesses and let them know we appreciate all the time, effort, and money they put in to help keeping us safe.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Just wow.
Thank you for this space. Oh, boy. You knew this one was coming. I may not agree with this guy, but this guy just takes it no matter what. This guy could be doing everything perfectly, and someone's going to find something wrong with him. Had takeout yesterday from Treehouse Pub. No employees wearing masks. Evil, mean face. Rrr. That poor guy. I mean, no matter what he does. So I mean, that's
they're
gonna get him. Treehouse guy.
Yeah, they're gonna get him no matter what. Yeah. So
everybody hates him. He's just
him and the 11th Street precinct guy.
Yeah,
they can't get out of their own way.
No, like you said.
Every time I turn around, I hear a story. I'm like, good God, what's wrong with you two?
Sleeping in a booth, he's drunk. I'm like, what? Why is this news?
It's funny stuff, though.
Yeah, it is. It's entertaining.
Okay. I highly recommend Meatheads on 53rd and Bettendorf. I do too. You have to wear a mask just to go inside, and all staff had masks and gloves. I thank the woman who checked us out for having this policy. I wish more businesses would require a mask for everyone. By the way, I went into Meatheads 10 days ago and didn't wear a mask. But that's okay. There's a sign. It's a suggestion, but that's fine.
I'm gonna write about you in that group, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I saw Jay out without a mask.
Jay Foster was out without a mask.
Leah, do you want to know what I did?
He was mowing his grass and he wasn't wearing a mask. What?
I bought this really cool mask.
Oh, God.
It's like a headband mask where it can be used for different things. But it's Stars and Stripes, baby.
Yay! That's the only kind of mask that I approve of.
So, and it can be like just worn around my neck and then just pulled over.
I actually have those.
If I have to be in one of those situations where they're going to be like, "Oh, Troy, a mask is required for this." I'm like, fine.
I like the way they look with T-shirts. I wear those all the time. They're headbands for me. Yeah.
I got takeout to go today for lunch from Ross's. They're doing the 6 feet. They did a great job. They asked what I wanted on my Ross burger. I was like, well, it comes with ketchup, mustard, and pickle, right? She's like, well, since this thing, we kind of you get to pick your toppings. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, can I have ketchup, mustard, and pickle? So, they did a nice job.
I'll take it the OG style.
The counter that they have there, that was shut down. They don't, because those seats are already there. They can't move those. They're into the ground. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess maybe I'll write on here like, hey, Ross's was awesome. They did all this stuff. And then everybody like, yeah, you're the
did all the
best.
stuff.
And then I'll get all these friends. And they'll be like, can I friend request? And I'm like, sure, you can be my friend. And then I'll give them hat tips. Why don't they tag these businesses, by the way? Like, do these people not know? That's why I don't think they don't tag the business. Don't you think the businesses want to hear this stuff?
Well, I don't like it. The passive aggressive posts where people are calling them out on their own personal Facebook pages.
Leslie!
Uh-oh.
It's rude.
Very disappointed in K&K Hardware in Bettendorf.
Oh, my God.
Where about half the inside staff were not wearing masks. I spoke to the manager.
Oh, I bet you did, Karen.
Can you write down her last name?
Yeah. Who said it was up to employees whether to wear masks or not.
That's called freedom right there. Up to them. There you go, Karen.
What
Leslie.
did they say back to her?
What? Who?
Read that again?
He said that she spoke to the manager, and he or she said it was up to employees whether to wear masks or not.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
And then someone's kids at work there says, my son works there. They have never made the staff wear masks. Maybe 1 out of 10 will have a mask on, but very few. That's because our governor didn't make you do it. Yeah.
It should be a choice.
It's not
Period.
mandatory.
And I know, again, this is one of those things, and it's fun to do, but we do have to get back into sports talk. But I am dead serious about what happened in Iowa City. And if you're going to dig... Oh, I didn't tell you also something that's really good, because you guys know me. I've told you this before. I don't normally dig into somebody's past.
Right.
And I'm not going to go into Twitter and and look at what they did 4 years ago. But there were a few people, like I said, that I looked to see if I thought they were real.
Right.
And just to scroll, because I wanted to see what they were posting well before this. And usually, honestly, again, not a political show, more anti-Trump things than not. But there was something shared. Oh, I took a photo of it because for some reason on this thread, I could not I couldn't like add photos in the comment section.
They do that a lot.
Okay, well, this one isn't. And this woman shared on March 20th. Oh, because she wrote on there, because they took down that, the meat market took down the comment of All Lives Matter, right? I told you that. Mm-hmm. And she said the internet does not forget. That's what she wrote. Nice try taking it down. The internet does not forget. And so I went to write to her, you're absolutely right, it doesn't, because she shared something from Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh.
On March 20th. So I want to know, I was going to be like, oh, it doesn't, Sarah. How is this aging with you that you're a big supporter of Jimmy Kimmel?
And you showed her the picture of Jimmy doing the impersonation of Karl Malone.
That's not what she shared, but she shared something from Jimmy Kimmel. But does your support, has it changed?
Yeah.
Have you come out against, did you come out and apologize that on March 20th you shared something from Jimmy Kimmel, but now you don't follow him or support him because of what he has done in the past?
Well, that's the hypocrisy.
He made fun of Karl Malone.
Yeah. No, he dressed up in
black.
Total blackface, body, everything.
But, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
He, not only did he make fun of black people, he singled one out.
Yeah.
Why did he single out Karl Malone? Because he's country. Karl Malone is a country guy.
Yeah.
He likes cowboy boots, Wranglers, and he likes driving big rigs.
Did he call him an Uncle Tom?
He didn't call him that, but he made fun of him for being a quote-unquote redneck.
A
non-stereotypical... whatever you want to call it. For being country. I think redneck's more of a term towards an idiot, and I don't think Karl Malone's an idiot.
People take pride in being rednecks. I mean, it's country.
I don't know. I always have a negative connotation with the word redneck.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like that person doesn't get it.
Right.
A redneck doesn't get it.
They're uneducated.
Yeah. But a country person is just a country. You like things country.
Right.
You know, which isn't whatever.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
like
that?
country music. Fine.
Right.
I won't listen to it then. And I don't want to wear cowboy boots. And I don't want to wear Wranglers. You can. Good for you.
But this is like you telling me you
But dude,
can't
get
wear
on there
cowboy
and
boots because I
make fun of
don't
him.
like them.
Jimmy Kimmel.
That's how this is. You're telling me I wear cowboy boots all the time. So if you were like, I don't like cowboy boots, Lou, so you can't wear cowboy boots anymore.
Let's get Jimmy Kimmel in the air. I want to ask him what happened
He's taking a break for a while.
Him and Sarah Silverman. What happened with that?
He's taking
What
a
about
break
Alyssa Milano? She's under fire for blackface now too. I think that is hilarious.
She is?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about
And remember her.
Did Tony
remember
did
her,
Angela and Tony make her do something on an episode of Who's the Boss?
Do you remember her believe all women and then but she said not Biden's accusers? Believe all women. She started those hashtags and now she's like, well, but he's not convicted of anything yet, so we don't have to support that. I mean, the hypocrisy is so glaringly
I
in
get
your
so
face.
confused about things. Honestly, I toe the line pretty well. I don't want to offend anybody, but now I don't even feel comfortable calling the Dixie Chicks the chicks because when I was like,
That
there
is
was a
so
time
dumb.
when it was like, you don't call a female a chick. That's
Right.
degrading. Now they want to be known as the Chicks.
That's you know what? I've already changed the name of their band. The dingy broads.
Oh, that's actually better than the chicks. To be
Can I
honest
say
with you.
that? Is that
Does
offensive?
anybody even listen to the chicks anymore anyway?
No, they're the dingy broads. They've been the dingy broads for a long
I
time.
haven't listened to them for 20 years.
All right, we got to
I've
take
hated those dingy broads forever.
We got to take our second break of the
They
hour.
want to kill a dude. They promote killing a guy. I know
Yeah.
he beats the woman, and it's not cool.
I
But
appreciate-
murder is not the case that they gave me.
You guys out there
That's
listening?
not what they should be doing.
And-
Earl did not have to die. You could have just turned Earl into the cops.
Right.
I
But apparently the
appreciate
cops didn't listen. I don't
you
know.
people out there still listening who we got but the soapbox thing has to stop. And you just have to take, and I think we've been saying at the beginning, take the time to educate and do what you can. And if you don't, the people.
You're still laughing about dingy broads, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm also just like the fact that they went in and pizza thing of during just to feed people who work 17-hour shifts, and they're trying to say that you're supporting the suppression. And
Why can't you support both? Is my point. Like I support police officers and I support Black lives. So why do you have to pick one or the other?
Exactly. I
don't
don't
understand when
Yeah.
does this become bipartisan. Like we can't. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Who said the line, Jay? I can't remember. It was back in '92. Can't we all just get along?
that was Rodney
Rodney
King.
King.
There you
Yeah.
go. I knew it was somebody. I'm like, I couldn't remember who said it. Can't we all just get along?
Now, just I
For
dare
God's sakes.
put 2020 in 1992, and we'd be in the same situation.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That is the biggest problem of all. That we've been through this. We're just not learning, and hopefully. And I had this with my buddy, and he's like, "Well, I think we'll just say white America," and I was like, I will give you 33% of white America is now what the quote unquote woke. The rest of them are just sharing things, saying that they are, believing that they know everything without really learning anything.
Exactly.
Without
Yeah.
taking anything and doing
I don't
the
think it's
history of
strictly
it.
white people either. I think it's everybody. I think it's every color.
Can't we all just get along?
All right, well, let's take a break.
Am I reading there or you?
You.
No,
I don't
You?
do that one. I don't like to.
What? I didn't know what you were doing. You're over there like you were going to start reading.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm deep in thought over here, Troy.
Is that why the sweat?
guys, do the thing.
Oh, Jay. All right. Van's Pizza More is open at the Plex, the corners of Middle and Forest Grove Roads. Outstanding specials, guys. Check it out. A $5 burger basket, $7 double burger basket, $5 for any personal pizza, $7 for your specialty personal, and $9 for any medium and $12 for any large. No half and halves, please. Open from 11 to 9 daily. All you got to do is call 563-232-1396. That pizza will be hot and ready for you to pick up, or you can have it delivered. The delivery area is covering all of Bettendorf and LeClaire now, so please take advantage of that, folks. That's Van's Pizza More. That number, 563-232-1396, 5023 Competition Drive in Bettendorf.
You like that? You like that? Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
This is Turk Wendell, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local.
ESPN 1170 AM.
We will get our momentum back. Our business is back, our smiles back, ourselves back. Because that's what this community does. At First Midwest Bank, we want to thank our colleagues for doing everything they can to help our clients and our communities get through this. Because we are all in this together. And together, we will get our momentum back. First Midwest Bank. Visit firstmidwest.com. Member FDIC.
See, very intrigued by the Dan Le Batard Show on ESPN Radio.
If you want to have black friends, go to where there are black people and spend time there. Whether it's a black club or a black restaurant or a black party or a black, just anything. Even what I call the black neighborhood of your job. There's usually, most jobs have a black neighborhood. It's usually not the executive suite. And hang out there. At first, they'll kind of ignore you. Then they'll be cool to you. Then they'll start calling you white boy blank, whatever your first name is. And then they'll just call you whatever your name is, Steve, Bob, whatever your name is.
So that's the indoctrination process?
It goes from like, we don't care about you, you're a little weird, why are you coming here? All right, he's going to keep coming here. And then they'll finally go, hey, where's white boy Jeff, or whatever.
The Dan Le Batard Show, 9 till noon on the Quad Cities Sports Leader. ESPN 1170.
Car old? Need it sold? Get rid of that old car and do a good deed at the same time. It's the Arrowhead Ranch Annual Auto Auction coming soon to Coal Valley. That's right, it's back. Donate your car, truck, SUV, or motorcycle, and if you live within 40 miles of Coal Valley, they will even pick it up, even if it doesn't run. All donations are tax deductible. Call 309-799-7044 or visit them online at arrowheadyouth.org. Car old? Need it sold? Arrowhead Ranch Annual Auto Auction. Stay tuned for an auction date in Coal Valley.
Battles aren't won.
solely on the field. That's a common misconception. Battles are won within, over enemies of fear, enemies of doubt. In that place where promises are kept. Promises to oneself.
This is a physical training event.
Promises to one's community.
Healthy people move debris out of their house.
Promises to one's country. In the heart of every Marine, you'll find a promise. A promise forever kept. A promise of battles won.
At a time of personal loss, we each express our feeling in our own way. Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory recognize that no one service is right for everyone. That's why we offer various options for the most appropriate service, the most fitting farewell, and personalized attention to detail. Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory, Rock Island, Milan, Reynolds, and the Knox Chapel.
Golick and Wingo.
Talking to Jay Williams, our ESPN basketball analyst.
If you're asking me to compare Adam Silver to Roger Goodell and to Rob Manfred and the way he's been able to run the NBA, I mean, I think Adam is one of the best leaders we not only have in sports, but I think we have in this country. And he's been extremely pragmatic about his approach and making sure that he has all the information available. And I think doing it at a closed location, Disney World is great. Having the teams there, having enough testing is there. And I also think that, for a lot of the players, with the exception of the guys who are making a lot of money, this could, if they can't get a season, and this ultimately could affect next year's CBA. And I think a lot of guys recognize that for players that are coming into the league, that players who aren't making millions of dollars, that, hey, like this is their livelihood too.
Golick and Wingo, morning 6 till 9 on the Quad Cities Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
The 2020 Bix race has slowed to a crawl. So instead of running 7 miles up a hill, walk with us 0.7 miles on a bar crawl. ESPN 1170 wants to see you July 25th for the Crawl 0.7, presented by Hotel Blackhawk. Not only will we be crawling 0.7 miles together, but while you bounce from bar to bar, you'll have a chance $1,000. Thanks to Analog Arcade Bar, Armored Gardens, Kilkenny's Tavern, Up Sky Bar and Lounge, Max Tavern, and Hotel Blackhawk. Sign up today on the ESPN 1170 app and crawl with the best.
Your sports leader is new and different every day. Download the ESPN 1170 app today.
Everybody, we're back here in the Hassel Castle, brought to you by our friends at Done Right Satellite and Dish.
Well, it's July.
It is.
Is it raining yet?
It's not. It's okay. Also it's National Ice Cream Day today.
Is it?
It is.
I feel like there's something else going on today that I'm supposed to know. I do want to.
It's Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yeah, that's Bobby Bonilla Day, where he gets what is $1.9 to $1.3 million.
Yep.
Every year from.
Why do you call it that?
Because he signed a contract with the Mets, and it was like over so many years to prorate it out, and so he gets paid every year. So like right now, he's the I guess they did report. It would have been if they didn't report today to baseball, he would be the highest paid baseball player right now.
It's also Jay making comments on a private Facebook group page today.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna make friends.
I love it. You're gonna invite me, right? If I promise not to comment.
Yes, I'll invite you so you can read them. Now I'm gonna make friends and just I'm gonna tattle on like weird places. Like I'm gonna say like I'm gonna tattle on places that are no longer in business.
Yes,
that haven't been for like years.
Do it.
Be like Beaver's East,
or just restaurants we don't have. Be like the In-N-Out Burger. Yeah. They were terrible.
Dudley's Pizza Works. Went into Dudley's Pizza Works.
What was that?
And they are not participating.
Well, RJ Boers has been a huge disappointment.
RJ Boers used to love RJ Boers' barbecue. Won't go there anymore.
Nope.
Red Lobster. The lobsters were not wearing masks.
No, they're still in business. I'm going to just comment on places that are no longer there.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know Lee doesn't listen.
AJ Pickerman's.
Love you too.
God, she gets so mad at me. Just don't hit me.
Went to Vans in downtown Davenport. Went to the starting line. Terrible place down there.
Let's just talk about your guys' businesses online.
It sucks.
I went to Pines the other day.
They did everything.
No,
right.
come on, man.
No,
Are you kidding me? These are my favorite places.
That's what I'm just gonna fill up that thing with just a bunch of reviews of.
Hustle, Jay.
Yeah, they can't wait for the Beavers East. I hope they don't get mad at me.
Ooh, former strip clubs around town. What was the one?
Oh yeah, the Yankee went to the Yankee Clipper.
Oh, Yankee Clipper. Those girls were not wearing masks on their vaginas. It was terrible.
Yeah. Went to Dell's in the district.
In the district.
Shenanigans?
Yeah, went to Shenanigans. Definitely weren't wearing masks.
Dude, I went to Lolly's. I'm pissed. I couldn't get my adverbs there. And they weren't wearing masks.
They weren't wearing masks. Everybody had a knife, though. It was great.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. And then finally, I got a message while we were on here, not a T-Roy's text thread line, but I do want to say congratulations. And I will text him that it's Kevin Frecken's first day of retirement.
Oh, frickin' frackin'.
Well, good for him.
Congratulations, buddy. I'll tell you what, I hate the fact that I'm going to need cheaters.
You what?
Really
You know what?
Sucks.
Cheaters? What are you talking
I
about?
can't see from one thing to the other.
You want me to help you out?
No.
I'm telling you, I've been training my eyes to go opposite.
I'll be your seeing eye person.
It's working out.
Oh boy, Leah, that's gonna lead me down a path.
I'll lead you down the wrong path, baby.
It certainly will.
It's National Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day.
Oh, so it gets a little bit more intricate, does it? I don't
Yeah.
like ice cream, so I'm out.
It's also National Post Worker Day, National U.S. Postage Stamp Day, and National Ginger Snap Day. I'm assuming that the creative ice cream would be Ginger Snap, right?
Ew.
Would be one of them. So Ginger Snap ice cream would be part of the creative ice cream flavor day. I mean, I don't work for Whitey's. I just give out great ideas. That's all.
Gross.
Let's see if there's. I want to see if there's any on here that. I don't know. Again, at least
What's
we
your
have
favorite
Facebook.
ice cream, guys? What's your favorite flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
So you like grasshoppers?
I don't know. It's like
Isn't that with vodka in it?
Yeah, you would like a grasshopper then.
Yeah, like mint chocolate chip.
My grandma Betty used to make virgin ones for us
Hey,
when we were
Bomber.
growing up. Yeah.
Bomber.
Yes, what's up?
Grasshopper walks into a bar.
Yeah.
Bartender says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." Grasshopper says, "Really? You have a drink named Murray?"
Jay Foster with the dad jokes on a Wednesday.
You knew that one was coming. I don't see anything.
Oh, Derek said that I don't like ice cream. It's a final straw. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't like sweets at all.
You don't?
No, I
Sweet
don't like...
enough as it is.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
There's
already
the dad
sweet.
joke waiting for you.
I don't like
yeah.
sweets. I don't like candy. I don't like sugar. I don't like chocolate. I don't like any of that.
Although July is going to be action
You like
packed.
salty treats?
I love like pickles, beef jerky, other things.
Action packed with sports. We have a few days till then. 2 weeks ago, I had T-Roy break down. What draft was that? 2017 draft. As I was going about my business today, it's like, what draft would I want to look at again? And not like there's any one where I Googled and been like most controversial drafts or anything. I was like, well, let's look at T-Roy's quarterback draft, the Cowboy quarterback draft. Let's look at the 2016 NFL draft.
Yes.
And how things may have been differently. Basically, the 2016 NFL draft was held in Chicago, Illinois at the Auditorium Theater in Grant Park. It began on Thursday, April 28th, and ended on Saturday, April 30th. There were 96 underclassmen that announced their intention into entering the 2016 draft. Let's see. There were 253 total selections in 7 rounds. It was filmed on ESPN, ESPN2, and the NFL Network. Most selections by a team was by Cleveland. The fewest were by the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Overall, there were 36 linebackers taken, 33 wide receivers, 32 cornerbacks, 22 defensive tackles, 20 offensive tackles, 20 running backs, 20 safeties, 17 defensive ends, 15 quarterbacks, 13 offensive guards, 9 tight ends, 8 centers, 3 fullbacks, 3 punters, 1 long snapper, and 1 place kicker. And oddly enough, that kicker went in the second round. Oddly enough.
Huh.
The 59th overall pick, Roberto Aguayo from Florida State.
He's still kicking, too.
Yes, he is. But he went in the second round. The one guy taken in the entire draft. They decided to take in the second round. No one else took a kicker. But they were like, this guy's so good.
Didn't you guys make fun of them for taking him in the second round?
No, because we weren't on the air then. But we make fun of people who do that.
I felt like you guys made fun of them for taking a kicker in the second round.
Probably.
I don't know, man. Coquit can't quit.
So I take the NFL GM mind of T-Roy and say, if you were going to do this draft again, what would the GMs do for these? How accurate were they when we're looking at it 4 years later?
Well, Jay.
Well, T-Roy.
Here we go.
Obviously, we were looking at a time when, if you look at the first 2 picks of the draft, they were both quarterbacks.
Yes.
If you look at the first 7 picks of the drafts, of that draft, you really don't have a mistake. The first 7 picks all pan out. They all have made Pro Bowls. They have all been great players.
Okay. That's all fact, yes.
You know, so, some better than others, but I'll give you the first 7 picks of the draft, and we'll go down what it actually was. So the Rams take Jared Goff at 1. The Eagles take Carson Wentz at 2. The Chargers then take Joey Bosa at 3. The Cowboys get Zeke Elliott at 4. Jaguars take Jalen Ramsey at 5. Baltimore Ravens take offensive tackle Ronnie Staley at 6. And then the 49ers take DeForest Buckner, defensive end, at 7.
Say his name again.
DeForest Buckner.
I love the way you say that.
Buckner.
I love how he says his name.
Okay. I think the argument here at the beginning of this draft is, has Jared Goff proved to be the best quarterback from that class? You have, and I brought up the numbers. So if you're going to argue, it's between Goff, Wentz, and Prescott, correct? There's no other real quarterback in that class that stood out. Am I right?
You are right.
Let me just a quick go through this, Jay, and I know we were kind of doing this on the fly.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett would be the only other one that would be in the argument, and I would have to say Jacoby.
What do you mean?
Has not mounted up to the.
Jacoby Brissett would be the argument for what?
For being, is he at the level of Prescott, Wentz, or Goff? And I'm gonna have to say
okay.
no.
No. Okay. I apologize. I think I was scanning on looking at something else before that. No,
Okay.
yes. So I'm not gonna throw in Cody Kessler in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw in Connor Cook. We do have Rudolph went in this draft as well. Former Iowa quarterback who ended up playing at Michigan. Cardell Jones, who had some success in the XFL, was here as well. Nate Sudfeld from Indiana went here. So yes, I'm going to Kevin Hogan from Stanford. I agree with you.
Hands down. The first wide receiver taken in this draft was Corey Coleman.
That shouldn't have been the case.
Will Fuller was the second. Josh Doxson was the third. Laquan Treadwell was the fourth.
Yes.
And the fifth was Sterling Shepard. Do you know who the sixth wide receiver taken in this draft was? Michael Thomas.
Yeah, and he's not the best in the draft, and you haven't even named the best receiver yet. Well, Michael Thomas is pretty good.
Who's the best?
1B? If Michael Thomas is 1A or Michael Thomas 1B, there is a 1A, 1B in here.
Where's the other tight end that I'm missing?
The wide receiver.
Or I'm sorry, wide receiver that I'm missing.
I want you to go to the...
What round?
I'm getting there. I have it highlighted. You have it highlighted.
Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
That's
I would
my
take
boy.
Michael Thomas over Tyreek Hill all day, every day.
You take him over Tyreek Hill?
Absolutely.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's
the
hands down a better
165th
receiver.
pick is Tyreek Hill was there.
You can look at stats all day. He's hands down better receiver.
Out of West Alabama, the Golf South
still
Conference.
good.
Yeah,
but Michael Thomas is that good.
Okay.
But yeah, Tyreek Hill to go as late as he did. Yeah, Tyreek Hill is better than every other one of those guys I named. So if that makes you feel better, your hair is so straight.
I know. I didn't do anything to it. This is how it is naturally.
So I guess that. Running back wise, you can't argue with the Cowboys taking Elliott. He's been everything that you would want. The next running back off the charts at that point, I believe was another running back was not drafted until number 45, Derrick Henry. Also very good.
Also very good.
So no mistakes really in that. I hear. So the argument is, Jay.
Okay.
Who is a better quarterback, Wentz, Dak, or Goff? I will give you 3 career yardages, 3 career touchdowns, and 3 career interceptions. Okay? Player 1, Jay.
Ready Player One.
And you don't know who I'm giving you, okay?
Okay.
So let me cover it up so Leah don't try to cheat.
I'm not
She
cheating.
will.
I'm not even that. What?
Good call, T-Ray. Way to know your environment.
Yep. Player 1 has 14,911 passing yards, 97 touchdowns, 35 interceptions.
And we're guessing which one this is.
No, I'm just
Okay.
wait. Okay,
Okay.
that's player 1.
Okay.
Player 2, 15,778 yards.
Yeah.
Also 97 touchdowns, 36 interceptions. So one more interception. Player 3, 14,219 yards, 87 touchdowns, 42 interceptions.
Okay.
So, of player 1, player 2, or player 3?
3.
Which one do you draft first, Jay? Looking at the stats.
Why is it just Jay? Bomber can't. Bomber can't play.
Well, all right, Leah. Leah, which one would you take first?
Bomber can't play.
Bomber can't
We
play.
gotta have that. We gotta have that drop somewhere. Why is it just
go
Jay?
back.
Bomber can't play.
All right. Well, I'll ask you two then, Leah. Of those 3 quarterbacks, which one do you take first? Player 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Why?
Oh, wow. Come on. You're
Did
not
you
even
listen?
paying- you didn't
I
even
did
write it down.
listen
Well, why would?
because I think I know who it is.
See, that's the problem.
Because I cheated.
No, I want you to.
Oh.
I want you to listen to what I said.
All right,
and make
it's
a
fine.
informed GM decision. I'm giving you.
I don't
I'm
want to
giving
be
you.
GM. Can I be a cheerleader?
Good Lord, Jay, I'm going to send her out of this room.
I'm taking.
I'm giving you the stats with a crystal ball with
Okay.
no name on them.
Mhm.
You'll know this is what you get for the next 4 years. I'm giving you the crystal ball of the last 4 years. Now, as a GM with no name attached, which one do you take?
Can I get?
You doing T right here?
Can I get games played?
I don't know if I have.
It's all right. Here's
I
what
didn't write it down.
I honestly, because I think I know who they are.
All right, let me look. I got to give you games played.
No, it's okay. But I
He's
think
just
in 4
asking.
years, if I know who I want to take now, the numbers because they're so close. I want to take. I'll take the 15. I'm only taking the 15K because I'm thinking of games played.
Let me see if
I'm
I can
taking
see.
the guy who threw for 15,000, 97 touchdowns, and 36 interceptions.
So number 2.
Number 2.
And Leah, who are you taking?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Jay because he's smarter than me when it comes to this.
That's not- and then I'm assuming that's Dak Prescott.
That is Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the number 1 you gave, that would be Carson Wentz.
That's correct.
And 3 is Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea, a rookie year for Goff, he must not have played very much. Goff only had 1,089 passing yards his rookie year, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Was he injured?
I don't think he played the whole year.
Okay.
I think he started out on the bench, if I remember correctly.
Must
It
have
does.
been.
I just looked up career stats. It does not give me games played on what I was looking at here. Okay. He does have a career quarterback rating of 91.9. Wentz, career 92.7. And hold on a second. Just bear with me, y'all.
Do.
That's perfect. But there, I mean, so this is why, and I believe when we were gone, that Dak signed his 1-year deal. And I signed the.
And Dak has a 97 career rating. Okay?
Yeah.
Quarterback rating, QBR. So, yes, Jay, I mean, if you look at it in that kind of crystal ball and you're just looking statistically only, listen, it's really not a huge difference between Dak and Carson when it comes down to the yardage. It's, less than 1,000 yards passing difference. Touchdowns to interceptions is virtually identical. Wentz and the best individual year for each quarterback. Carson's was, I believe, last year, and Dak's was last year. Their best individual years. You can look at that 17 season and try to say it was Carson, but he's still, well, he did miss, last game of season? He still only threw for 3,300 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 INTs. But in 19, he threw for over 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Dak, his best year was last year, 4,900 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 INTs. Best year for Goff was 18. He threw for almost 4,700 yards, 32 touchdowns, 12 INTs. So I would say their best years are all very close, as in statistically rated.
Yeah.
I don't even know why he even dropped. I mean, everything coming out of there was that he was a good leader. He ended up winning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
That year.
And he was up against his his teammate, Zeke Elliott. Those two were the finished 1 and 2 for Offensive Rookies of the Year.
They is there anybody out there that we've mentioned some people that dropped that should have been up there in the top round. I mean, the Bears came back with their pick with Jordan Howard with the 150th pick.
Jordan Howard did well for the Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they kind of changed direction and got rid of Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard at one point was only second to Ezekiel Elliott and the guy for the Steelers at the time. Now he's with the Jets. Help me out. Jeez, I'm having a brain fart, Jay. Running back.
What? Jesus. Yeah. We talked about him over and over because he wouldn't play, and now it's like, this is what's going on with us.
Well, now he's playing for the Jets, and nobody knows his name. See what happens when you go play for the Jets?
Yes. It's funny you mentioned it because I was just looking at the Jets. I was
he
like,
played
maybe...
for Michigan State.
You can see him.
I
Can you
have
picture
everything,
him?
and I can't think of a name. Isn't that terrible?
It's awful.
No, it's called old age. That's what happens.
But anyway, at one point, I think in the first 2-3 years of their career, Jordan Howard was only behind those two for yards after contact in the NFL. So that was a great pick for the Bears. Their first round pick, Leonard Floyd, really didn't add up to be much in terms of linebacker. I'll tell you what, some of the teams that really wish they had this one to pick over. The Big Apple did not work for Eli Apple, the New York Giants at number 10 out of Ohio State, a big time bust. Corey Coleman for the Browns out of Baylor. Wow, at 15.
Oh.
15th overall pick. Not going to make it for you. Will Fuller's been okay at 21 for the Texans, but Josh Doxson for the Redskin fans out there, out of TCU. I've heard a lot out of that cat. Laquan Treadwell, kind of a bust at 23 for Minnesota, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to... Oh, my Lord, Jay. I missed a quarterback draft.
Uh-oh.
In the first round,
Yeah.
the Broncos took Paxton Lynch.
Yeah. That was, remember, he was going to be the next... he was going to be the next...
Doesn't Elway wish he got Dak?
Yes, he should.
Oh, how things would have changed. Now, I don't know. I mean, knowing what you know now, does Dak go number one? I don't know. It's going to... You could really toss a coin looking at the stats and be like, oh, I want Wentz for whatever reason. I get the argument.
No.
I get the argument where people want Wentz, but here's my difference between the three quarterbacks. Okay, and then you start looking at games played, Jay. We all know that Dak's played more games than these two, and he's been more durable than these two. Yeah. And that is something that you know is huge.
But now, in your hindsight, you're picking, when you have these three quarterbacks and you look at it and you go, 2 out of these 3 are going to get you to a Super Bowl. I know Carson Wentz didn't take them there, but his play got them there. So you're going to say 2 out of these 3 were going to give you a chance at a Super Bowl.
Well, Goff technically went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 out of 3 do. Dak hasn't been there yet. That's what I'm saying. If we're looking at it, you have to look at all 4 years, not just the numbers, and say, hey, but these guys, they're going to give you a chance. You're going to get there somehow, and one of them's going to win, but we're not going to tell you which one.
And by the way...
So it probably gets drafted just like this. But
I think it does. And by the way, Goff, he's not a bust.
How do you spell his last name?
Goff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Goff. Okay.
But you follow me? I mean, he's not a bust. I mean, as a Ram fan, you don't say, oh, man, I wish we had somebody else, unless it's you get who, you know?
Yeah.
Who would replace Goff for you? Would it be? It wouldn't be Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm just trying to think where he would have gone, Dak, looking at, because I do, like you said, the first 7 picks, they're all Pro Bowlers. They all are fine picks. Then you have 8 where you have Jack Conklin. He's no longer with the team. You have Leonard Floyd at 9 with the Bears. Eli Apple with the Giants. Like, this is where Dak would fall. But then the Giants have Eli Manning. The Bears, they could have used him.
Eli Apple. Oh,
yeah, but I'm talking about quarterbacks, where Dak would go. Tennessee, they have Marcus Mariota then. So maybe the Bears at 9 he goes. Maybe Tampa Bay. I doubt it. Not the Saints. Maybe the Dolphins at 13.
Tampa Bay already had.
But Laramie Tunsil.
Tampa Bay already had
a
cat from Florida State.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the Bears probably make that move and take him at 9.
Going back on looking at it now and knowing what you know, the Bears probably would have jumped there. Bears would have jumped on it right there. But I like going back and looking at some of these drafts and doing the what ifs and changing. But I do believe probably Dak would have ended up with the Bears instead of, if you know what you know now. The first 7 picks, all solid.
I think the first 7 picks stay where they're at. And like you said, Mariota's already at 8. Dak would probably go to the Bears at 9.
All right. Well, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to call Big Mike from Hidden Hills. We're going to put together a DraftKings lineup. We won $8 last week.
Woohoo!
$8? $8, pal.
Whole dollar?
That's right. $8. I didn't get into a big league, but a big money league. But hey, we won $8. So.
$8.
Hey, so we're gonna give Mike a call from Hidden Hills when we come back from break.
Done Right TV and Security Solutions is proud to be your Dish premier local retailer. Use Dish's voice remote to search live TV, over 80,000 on-demand titles, and Netflix at the same time. Done Right has all the products you need to turn your home into a smart home. Not only do they have state-of-the-art products, they even have their own installation experts for TV mounts, wireless networks, home theaters, security systems, and more. Call 866-84-RIGHT today to get the package that is right for you. Netflix streaming membership required. Voice remote requires internet-connected hopper. Restrictions do apply. Once again, that's Done Right TV and Security Solutions at 866-84-RIGHT.
Leah, I think I got a thing for you.
Yeah! You like that? Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
This is Rachel Alger with St. Ambrose University, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
ESPN 1170 AM.
We will get our momentum back. Our business is back, our smiles back, ourselves back. Because that's what this community does. At First Midwest Bank, we want to thank our colleagues for doing everything they can to help our clients and our communities get through this. Because we are all in this together. And together, we will get our momentum back. First Midwest Bank. Visit firstmidwest.com. Member FDIC.
Being in the Army National Guard is about more than just serving your country. It's about being there for your community when your neighbors need you most. The Army National Guard makes college affordable. Serving part-time lets you attend school full-time while you take advantage of education benefits that can help you graduate debt-free. If a civilian career is your goal, serving part-time allows you to work at a full-time job. The skills, qualities, and contacts you'll develop in the Guard can open doors to a great civilian career. Want to serve but worried about being away from friends and family? Part-time service in the Army National Guard allows you to serve close to home. Serving in the Army National Guard lets you have the life you want while you enjoy the many benefits of serving your community and nation. You owe it to yourself to learn more about how the Army National Guard can fit into your life. Visit nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Iowa Army National Guard. Aired by the Iowa Broadcasters Association and this station.
River Valley Turf is your family-owned and operated John Deere dealer, specializing in both lawn and garden and commercial equipment. From walk-behind mowers and lawn tractors to utility vehicles and compact tractors with a variety of attachments. Everything to get your toughest job done. They also have a huge inventory of both new and used John Deere outdoor power equipment in stock and ready for your test ride. That's right. Try it before you buy it. Stop in today and see what River Valley Turf has to offer. Conveniently located in Davenport, Silvis, and online at rivervalleyturf.com.
The young men and women who become United States Marines come from our hometowns to become a part of something greater than themselves. This commitment represents the highest level of steadfast allegiance to the betterment of our communities, our country, and our Marine Corps. The journey will be one of the most challenging, but also one of the most rewarding. The few, the proud, the Marines.
The John Deere Classic may be on pause, but the cheers continue with Birdies for Charity in full swing. Make a flat donation to your favorite charity by filling out their form or online at birdiesforcharity.com. Best of all, participating charities get at least a 5% bonus. Plus, you're automatically entered for a chance to win the grand prize, courtesy of Smart Lexus of Quad Cities. So pledge now and help the cheers continue. Because magic does happen here.
See, very intrigued by the Dan Le Batard Show on ESPN Radio.
If you want to have black friends, go to where there are black people and spend time there. Whether it's a black club or a black restaurant or a black party or a black, just anything. Even what I call the black neighborhood of your job. There's usually, most jobs have a black neighborhood. It's usually not the executive suite. And hang out there. At first, they'll kind of ignore you. Then they'll be cool to you. Then they'll start calling you white boy blank, whatever your first name is. And then they'll just call you whatever your name is, Steve, Bob, whatever your name is.
So that's the indoctrination process? That's
it goes from like, we don't care about you, you're a little weird, why are you coming here? All right, he's going to keep coming here. And then they'll finally go, hey, where's white boy Jeff, or whatever.
The Dan Le Batard Show, 9 till noon on the Quad Cities Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
To heal, victims of human trafficking need a place to feel safe and rebuild their lives. That's what we do at Dorothy's House every day. Help us continue to serve during these challenging times. Visit dorothyshouse.org/donate.
AJ here, get your t-shirts here, sweatshirts or polos here, GT Sports here, new owners, new items. I'm AJ at GT Sports, the best damn apparel shop in the Quad Cities with custom apparel, backpacks, uniforms, drinkware, hats, and much more. We are the embroidery and screen printing champions you can count on. GT Sports has it and is ready to serve you. Just down from Helium and Eldridge or find us online at GT Sportswear. GT Sports here, get your t-shirts here, sweatshirts or polos here, GT Sports here.
From the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studios, this is the Quad Cities Sports Leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBOB Davenport.
All right, boys, we're back. We're back and black.
Back in black.
This is Don't Hassle Us Local on AM 1170.
1:28 in the afternoon, Wednesday, July 1st. Hump day. Let's see here.
This, our friends from 7G, Jay.
Yeah.
This
gave us
to my boy Wayno out there, the greatest salesman that 7G has, hands down. I mean, just hands down, that guy's so great. I mean, you other salesmen out there should learn a few lessons from Wayno from 7G. Just
take notes.
Take notes, man. Wayno. He's got soft hands too. Anyway, Wayno got us this Michelob Ultra Pure Gold, Jay.
Yeah.
And this is some good stuff. It's organic light lager.
Yeah.
And it's stamped USDA organically.
It's organic.
You got to get like a special stuff to get that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you have to have a. You have to
they
have
just
one of
don't let you put that stamp on there.
no, they don't.
For gigs and you know what's. It's in gigs, you know what I mean?
I thought Ultra Gold was your nickname, Troy.
Well, it used to be. Now I'm Ultra Arctic Blonde.
Silver.
2.0 Arctic Blonde. 2.5 carbs, Jay. 85 cals.
85
It
calories.
actually tastes pretty good. What do you think?
It's not bad. I like it. I just opened it and I just took my first sip of it. It's very light. It's very airy. You know? Did we just do that at the same time?
It's very sessionable.
He's into something right now. He is very deep in thought over there.
You know what? Where is it at? Where's my NFL drop? We need I need updates on this thing. Shelly wants to remind us
on
our
Shelly.
COVID Safe Quad Cities friend group. Grinders and Bettendorf, no mask, no gloves.
No
sad
glory.
face emoji.
Ooh, I can't wait to go to Grinders. Grinders is so good, man.
No gloves, no.
You ever gone to Grinders, Leanne? You just get like the big bucket.
I don't like spaghetti.
All right. Well, you can get a bucket of ravioli.
Okay. I still don't like it. Can they have white sauce on it?
Yeah, they can do chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
Boom, baby, then I'm in.
Comes a big giant bucket.
I'm gonna have to do it.
You got the fettuccine and then the Alfredo sauce at the bottom.
Done.
You dump it at home in your own little bowl and you
Trough.
mix it together and throw your nickin in that, and then you get the bread, everyone. Get the garlic bread, right, Jay? It's got a little sweet taste to the bun.
Ooh, I love it when the buns have sweet taste.
New member to the group,
I
Terrence.
love some buns.
I like
New
sweet
member to
tasting
the group,
buns.
Terrence says he's just not talking about any place in general. He's just throwing out some speculation.
Is this Terrence Trent Darby?
No, but it's not about, because our group that I'm in now, because I'm part of the group, COVID Save Quad Cities. If you'd like to be added to it, just request me and I'll put you on the list, because apparently I can do that. Anyway, new member to the group, Terrence, doesn't really want to request or shout out to any place that's practicing social distancing. Instead, he just wants to speculate on something.
What's he speculating,
He
Jay?
says any chance that places that close for safety reasons, and those are in quotation marks, will remain closed during the 4th of July weekend. I'm guessing not for obvious reasons. Looking forward to an uptick in cases in 2 to 3 weeks, says Terrence.
Can I reply to Terrence real quick? Hey, Terrence, you
No.
idiot.
No. Oh,
no,
you're
I'm
good.
replying
Okay,
to
you're
Terrence.
good. Okay.
Terrence,
I
you
was like, I'm not
idiot.
reading it. Yeah.
Here's the deal. The 4th of July weekend will not be that busy for restaurants because a lot of people are going to be giving house parties.
Cook
so
it
the
out, baby.
places that did close last weekend
Oh.
did so on their own without having to be told to by the health department.
And by the way,
and they lost
Terrence T-Ray's 100% right.
They lost a ton of money, and they did it to be safe and try to help out. So for you to get on there and recklessly speculate as you are there, Terrence,
Terry, TTT.
I would say, why don't you just learn how to wipe your own butt and don't worry about how I wipe mine.
If you want to, if you're part of this group and you want to go to Meatheads, go there. Go, but this T-Roy's 100% correct. People are going to have house parties. They're not going to be doing anything.
They are not.
Nobody's going to Terry's house, and that's why he's
This is going to be a slow
upset.
weekend for restaurants. Period. The restaurants know it.
Terry's the guy that wants the
It
tofu
would be
burger
even
at the
slower
cookout.
if they were going to be having fireworks anywhere, but it's not happening. So guess what? You know what's going to happen, Lee?
What's gonna happen?
I bet it's going to be one of the greatest 4th of Julys ever. You know why? Because you're going to go to whatever house it is, and somebody's neighbor, or maybe that house per se that you're going to, is going to have fireworks, and it's going to be awesome, and you're still going to appreciate and love it because you know why? You're celebrating America.
Freedom, baby.
And you're celebrating in your friend's backyard, and guess what? Terrence, Shelley.
I'm telling you what.
Terrence didn't get invited.
It's going
to
to be
the
more
cookout.
people in
Was
the
that
emergency room.
Emelise? Was that her name? Or Emmeline?
Emmeline. All right.
They can't tell you what to do when you're in your own backyard.
We got to call. We got to call
They'll
Big
still
Mike.
call, though.
All right.
Mike.
Yeah. We got to call Mike from Hidden Hills. We're going to talk to him about DraftKings.
Hey, yo, Mikey.
Oh my God! Everybody was over at George's backyard watching the fireworks.
There was more than 9 people.
We need to make a bounce for that. Like, you guys tattled. Give us the address.
There's 11
We're gonna
people
we're gonna
instead of
send people
9.
over there. Group.
Does Mike know we're calling?
Yeah, he knows.
Sure he does.
He's on that Facebook group right now. He's busy.
No, he's not.
He's reading all those.
Leave Mike's alone. He's a busy guy, man.
Hidden Hills Golf Course.
Yo,
Mike, Big Mike.
Mike. Hey.
What's going on over there?
Nothing. We just
don't
wanna
wanna know.
First things first. Thank you for taking time out of your vacation to talk to us.
Not a problem.
About
Always
our
got time for you guys.
our DraftKings lineup and everything, but I'm sure you got things going on at Hidden Hills as well, and people are playing before, if any storms come this afternoon. But before we get to our weekly DraftKings lineup, which, by the way, we won $8 last week.
I know. I saw that. What do we do with it?
We're just going to put it back in.
Gonna
We'll
let
just
it ride, or
yeah,
we're gonna cash out?
Nah, we'll get into it instead of like a $3.
Jay bought a cocktail and tipped the bartender.
Yeah, we get a
That's
sleeve
fine,
and
too.
then got a sleeve of balls too. Anyway,
You guys are setting me up here to stop it.
yeah. So
You want to see the ball?
Put it
I
back
don't know.
in.
Should we get into a $5 or a $3 one?
What was the last week? Did we do the $3?
Yeah, it's a $3 one.
Let's ride that. Let's ride the $3.
Okay, I like where your head's at there. All right, I'm going to look this up
So
here.
what's,
But
what's the lineup, Jay?
wait, we're going to get to the lineup second. But before that, talk to me about anything you got coming up on Hidden Hills while I find one for us here.
Okay, what do we got this weekend? We got something going on here?
Do you,
Got
at Hidden
4th
Hills?
of July.
Oh, yeah.
4-man.
4th of July,
8
4-man.
a.m. shotgun.
Is that full
We're
yet,
doing
Mike?
it,
How many spots are left?
We've got a 22 teams or so, foursomes. So we'll probably go to 26, 27. So we've got about 5 or 6 spots left.
Okay. And how much is that a team?
It's
sir?
It's 22 holes. We do flag prizes on each of the par threes. There's 5 par threes, and then we do a skins game throughout the whole course, and then we flight it. Usually we have 3 flights, A, B, and C. We'll pay usually first, second, third place in A, B, C flight.
All right. And do they go to the website to do that, or give you a call? How would you like them to do that?
Just give us a call at the course, and we'll direct you where you need to go.
Is there any food or anything after, or how are you guys doing that?
Not afterwards. What we're doing now is, we're just doing like a drive-by lunch. So from 11 to about 1:30, depending on what hole you start on, it's right in front of the clubhouse here, right in front of the deck. You just drive by. We'll make you a burger. We got chips. You can grab a drink in the clubhouse or whatever you need to do, and then you can eat it in your cart or at the hole you're going to. So no picnic afterwards. That's the only difference we're doing. So it's just drive by and have at it.
Yeah, just kind of doing your best, because they would probably try to consider that picnic more of a buffet style, and you can't do that right now, correct?
Buffet.
Yeah. Our back pavilion, we use it a lot, but this year we're just kind of shying away from there just for safety purposes, and it's okay. It's fine.
No, I get
People
it. You
don't
guys
mind.
are doing your part. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm glad you're doing something for the 4th. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you,
that's
Mikey.
coming up.
Well, if you guys want to look into that or anything else, go to hiddenhills-golf.com, or you can, like you said, call the clubhouse at 563-332-5616. Hidden Hills, just north of TBK Plex on 4335 Indiana Avenue. And anytime you need to get out and play some golf, we encourage you to go to Hidden Hills. All right, we're going to put together a DraftKings lineup. What's your philosophy this week?
Lineup.
We've been doing some big dogs, and then what we call lottery picks, right? Little stars and scrubs.
Yeah, I like that because I feel you can mix in a winner there, and that gives you a lot of points. So we just got to hit the crapshoot, the bottom of the barrel. But I feel like I got a good pick this week.
Okay, I like where your head's at. So what are we doing this week?
Okay, we're going to stick with what we've been going with. We've got DeChambeau.
That's right.
DeChambeau.
Mm-hmm.
I like DeChambeau.
I like DeChambeau.
Yeah, you got it.
You know who else I like? Is he going to be healthy? Is Koepka going to be healthy?
I didn't see his name on the list. I don't even know if he's playing. I know
he was out last week. I don't think he's playing.
I don't think he's playing. He's been his brother, I feel like, is almost as good as he is.
Really?
Okay.
His brother's been trying to qualify. He's playing in, those Monday qualifiers of the week of a PGA Tour event.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to shoot like 61 to even have a sniff. So I think his brother's been playing in those, and he's been shooting like low 60s, and he's been qualifying. The one he qualified for is the one that Brooks had to pull out of because of his caddy got the virus.
Right.
So his brother had contact with him or something, so he had to pull out of an event that he qualified for, which is really a shame.
Aw.
Well, I like the DeChambeau pick. What are we? And you're going to do another heavy hitter?
Yeah, I've got Ricky Fowler as my next heavy hitter.
Okay.
Ricky.
Nice.
3 top 10 finishes coming into this. 5 of 9 cuts. He's only 9,500. So basically, when we do a classic, you have 6 players, and you have to stay under $50,000.
Yep.
All right. So Ricky Fowler's in there. Who are you?
Third pick?
Yeah.
Bubba Watson.
Bubba Watson. Bubba Watson. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's at $9,200. And
Okay,
then
now it gets a little dicey.
Yes,
That was
now
a
it
lot
gets
of
a little
cash.
dicey. Yeah, we gotta find a winner here. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Brian Gay.
Yep.
At 6,100.
Okay. 2 top 10 finishes, 8 of 17, 8 made 8 cuts of his last 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else we got?
Luke List.
Luke List.
At 6,700.
Luke Yeah. Okay. Luke List, 6,700. That's right. 0 top 10s though.
And he's an Illinois grad, if
Nope.
that matters.
That does matter.
Yeah, that was a Huggy Bear pick.
That
That was
does
just
matter.
me,
It does
Huggy
matter.
Bear.
My ears
See
perked up
that?
there.
There
I
you
like
go,
that.
Huggy.
Yeah.
We're supporting
For sure.
Illinois.
Love that pick now.
Go Illini.
And then?
And then I think his name is Hugh Swafford.
Yeah. 6,400, 64K, right?
Yep.
1 top 10 finish.
Swafford? What's his last name?
Swafford. Swafford. Swafford.
Southern guy.
Yeah, last week, what did we do last week? We had 2 not make the cut. And then we had
I know.
DJ who won.
If those 2 made the cut and they placed well, I think we're in the top 500 or something.
We'd be right. We'd be in some. We'd have more. We'd have a lot more.
Would you have
teams to put in.
$18 instead of?
Yeah, we'd have 18 instead of 8. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Like triples our money.
That's right. Yeah, we'd be
You know
rolling.
what,
Don't
Jay,
worry
I wanna,
about that. It's all,
after we let
give
Big
yourself
Mike
a-
go, I want to do mine.
You want to do one?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one afterwards. We got some money left over to play around. Let's see what happens. But that's what our friends at DraftKings let us do. So what are you doing up in Lake Michigan? Just living the lake life?
Yeah, we're up in. Have you ever been to Sagatuck?
No,
I have not.
What
right
is
on-
what is that?
Sagatuck. It's right
Lake
on Lake Kalamazoo.
Been to Lake Kalamazoo.
Yeah, you pass Chicago and head north. I don't know, a couple hours north, right on Lake Michigan. It's a beautiful place. It's kind of a little touristy.
So you're in Wisconsin?
vacation. Michigan.
Oh, you're in the. All right, so you're up. You're kind
okay.
of north of. Kind of Michigan City, north of there.
Yeah, right near there. It's Holland. You know what college is in Holland? Hope College. It's a Division III school.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've been in the area, kind of by the dunes.
Yeah, so I'm just up here for a few days. I'm heading back Friday because we do that Saturday tournament. So
It's good times
just
up there.
enjoying the weather up here, 90 and sunny.
Yeah, make sure you get some peaches while you're there. Good Michigan peaches are really good.
Millions of peaches for free.
I've seen a few fruit stores on the road here. Pretty popular.
Very good. And there's some good
Cheese
wineries too.
curds.
There's some wineries out there.
Whoops.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you for your time. We'll let you get back to the family and the kids and having a good time up there. But we appreciate you taking a few
appreciate
minutes out of your time and helping us out put together a team here.
Definitely. Anytime. We'll see you next week and maybe this weekend.
Love it. All right, I'll
Sounds
talk to
good,
you soon.
brother.
Safe travels, man.
Yep.
Bye. All right, that's Mike from Hidden Hills Golf Course. Check them out. Again, that's you go to hiddenhills.golf.com.
Let's do this. I wanna see
No, we're going to do it when we come back from break. We have to
I
take
got
a
to
break.
read something?
Hey, by the way, Bomber.
Yes.
Tomorrow we have a movie to review.
Uh-huh.
A movie that has already been out, one that's in our history that we're going to do. We're going to do our rewatchable version of it. Hat tip to Bill Simmons there. Everyone's learning new
Hat
things.
tip.
Hat tip.
Hat tip.
Hat tip.
HT.
We're
HT.
still doing.
We're going to come tomorrow. Yes, we're doing League of Their Own. But little did I know that today,
Yeah.
July 1st,
Yes.
in 1992,
Yes.
A League of Their Own was released. So we are keeping it like
It's
I normally like.
kismet.
I like to have it like around.
Serendipity.
Because when we did Caddyshack, it was the 40-year
at you.
anniversary.
Look at what we do. We don't even know.
But we did it, and we didn't even know it.
We didn't even know.
This just shows. See, I'm a Virgo, and
like
I'm in
we're-
touch with the Earth and the universe. So this is why it all comes full circle.
That's what it
I
is.
totally did it.
That's totally
So
what
we're
it
gonna,
is.
we're gonna
Exactly
do
what
that.
it
So we're gonna watch that. We're gonna
touching
watch
stuff,
that
all right.
and come up with things like that. But we need to take a break. When
I
we
am
come
Mother
back,
Earth.
You
We'll
are.
come back at T-Row. You'll put together DraftKings
I'd like to
for
say
us.
something out loud, but I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm just going to go ahead and read this so
There
that
you
you
go.
don't get kicked out of the studio. Locally owned and operated in the Quad Cities since 1934, Tri-City has been your source for restaurant equipment value, quality, very competitive prices, and full service. Your restaurant equipment choices include kitchen cookware, cooking equipment, refrigeration, kitchen utensils, tableware, china glassware, and flatware. All restaurant equipment and kitchen equipment sales are guaranteed, including 30 days labor and 90-day parts. Are you looking to cater an event or maybe just looking for something specific for your home? Check out Tri-City Equipment online at tricityequipment.com or stop down to 527 West 4th Street in Davenport and check out their newly remodeled 2,400 square foot showroom with over 1,600 items in stock.
You like that? Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
This is UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local.
ESPN 1170 AM.
We will get our momentum back. Our business is back. our smiles back, ourselves back. Because that's what this community does. At First Midwest Bank, we want to thank our colleagues for doing everything they can to help our clients and our communities get through this. Because we are all in this together. And together, we will get our momentum back. First Bank. Visit firstmidwest.com. Member FDIC.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show on ESPN Radio.
My top 3 movies with Angelina Jolie. Number 3, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Oh, a classic. Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. Whew, best looking couple in the history of couples. Number 2 on that list, Kung Fu Panda. Underrated movie. So good. And my top movie starring Angelina Jolie, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, the laser scene. Oh.
That's not.
Stugotz, are you talking about Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. Whoops. But Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. The laser scene. I can't believe I got that wrong.
The Dan Le Batard Show, 9 till noon on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
We've all spent a lot of time at home lately. Has the look of your kitchen and bath been wearing on you? Time to complete the home renovation of your dreams. And for this, you need an all-star. You need to call Mike at All-Star Home Services. Check out their past transformations at all-starhomeservices.com with financing available and $500 off your complete kitchen or bath project for a limited time. Call now. All-Star Home Services, 563-299-3786 or visit all-starhomeservices.com.
Golick and Wingo.
Matt Nagy joining Chicago Bears head coach. With these quarterbacks, what do they both know from you about the quarterback situation, potentially the starting quarterback position for Chicago?
They know everything that everybody else knows. And that's the best part of our situation that I feel like is they are literally getting to both get an amazing fair chance to win the starting quarterback job for the Chicago Bears.
Golick and Wingo, morning 6 till 9 on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
The Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Liz and Brian Ballard of Lake Tyler, Texas, used CPR to revive a baby deer.
We'll start there with John Amici. Would you, John Amici, give a deer CPR if you could save his life? Thank you, Stugotz, for derailing everything. John?
Yes.
Would you? You would. Okay.
The Dan Le Batard Show, 9 till noon on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com and try it for free. Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you will actually use. In 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel uses a modern conversation-based technique that makes language engaging, fun, and memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then, sentences gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. Babbel is created by language experts who use the spaced repetition method to help you learn quickly and remember what you learned. With Babbel, you can speak a new language. Babbel. Language for life. Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com or download the Babbel app and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Open our app to listen live, win stuff, and to sign up for breaking news alerts. Never miss a thing on the Quad City Sports Leader, ESPN 1170.
Everybody, we're back in the Hassle Castle, brought to you by Dunright Satellite Dish and our friends at 7G.
I think the one you're referring to is Ellen Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Well, who's that one?
She was a shortstop in the other pitcher in
But
League
you
of Their
like
Own.
Madonna?
I liked Madonna because I
She's
was 16.
disgusting.
We've been over this. I don't care. I still have that like a virgin
You just
Madonna
like
in my
it because
head.
she went all the way.
I liked All the Way May, and I liked the whole Crazy For You Vision Quest. Like
Gina
Davis
Davis
my
was,
Madonna.
No, Gina Davis was my jam.
Lady Madonna.
But I do like your pick as Ellen Sue from as somebody to keep an eye on.
Wasn't she like a beauty queen in the movie? Yeah.
And she was a pitcher and shortstop. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I liked her.
Well, we're
too.
going to watch it tonight.
'Cause she
I'm
was
excited
classy.
about that. So.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Oh, a little spoiler here on MLB Network's Costas at the Movies in 2013. See, there's other times people in sports talk about things that are not
matter.
always just sports related. Costas at the Movies in 2013 on MLB Network. Director Penny Marshall talked about her initial interest in Demi Moore for the part of Dottie Hinson, saying Demi Moore, I liked, but by the time we came around, she was pregnant. So that was their original pick.
Instead of Gina Davis?
Well, we'll bring you tomorrow more.
No.
We'll bring you more
Dottie?
tomorrow. Yeah.
All right, here's another one.
Yeah.
Gina Davis killed that role.
The guy that played Stillwell as an adult.
Okay.
Name another famous movie line of his.
That's the kid, right?
Yeah, the kid. But remember, they show him as an adult later on in life when they're at the.
I know who you're talking about.
No, I don't know. I don't remember him that well. I'd have to after later on.
Or actually, he played another famous character, I should say.
I want to say like Spaceballs or something. No,
No.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yes, you
Pee
got
Pee
it.
Wee Playhouse.
He's Francis.
Yeah, he's Francis.
Not for sale, Francis.
I'm so excited I got it.
Yeah.
You got it. He wanted Pee Wee's bike.
It's my birthday.
I
Gift
can't believe
for
I
you.
knew that.
My dad says
I was
can
like
have
3
anything
when
I
that
Look
want.
at Leah Bomber. Just
Guess what I want? Your bike.
Not for sale, Francis.
There's some interesting
No
things in
big
here
deal.
that we're going to look at also tomorrow. I don't want to blow too much of it, but Tia Leone was on the Racine. She was a first baseman.
Yes.
Janet Jones was a pitcher for Racine.
Really?
Yeah.
Janet Jones?
Yeah, we're going to have to look for her as well.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
Mrs.
That's right. So that's
Mrs.
tomorrow.
Smoking hot.
It's tomorrow, looking at some of the
Not
people
Jenna
that are
Jameson,
on here and
Troy.
the casting what ifs and the stories behind
here.
here.
Nah, she has no lips. I don't like it.
That's all right.
Do a little research. All right, we've got roughly 5 minutes for you to put together a team for DraftKings.
All right, what are the guys at the top?
At the very top, at 11.7 is Bryson DeChambeau. Webb Simpson is 11. Hatton, is that Tom?
Yeah.
10.7. Patrick Reed is 10.5. Hideki Matsuyama, 10.2. Hovland, is that Victor Hovland?
Yeah.
10 even. M at 9.8. Fowler at 9.5.
Who at 9.8? M?
Yeah, M.
M?
Yeah,
I
hold on.
am?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Fowler at 9.5. Tony Finau at 9.3. Bubba Watson, 9.2. N-A? Kevin Na, 9.1. Scheffler at 9 even. Rory Sabatini, 8.8. Jason Day, 8.6. Poston at 8.7. Let's start getting some people together, though.
DJ's not on there? Dustin Johnson?
I'll figure it out.
Erickson's saying Heidke.
No, he's not.
Hideki?
Johnson not
Whatever.
playing.
All right, DJ's not playing.
Heidke.
Erickson usually knows what he's talking about.
I'm going to take DeChambeau as well.
Buddy, everybody's on the Shambo train.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
All right. And by the way, Kevin Na is going in too. I want Kevin Na.
Nah. All right. Now we have 4 left at 7.3.
All right.
And if you're saying, but he's saying at 10.2, that would knock us down to where we're just going to do completely would be like stars and scrubs from here.
Who's at the 7 ranges right now?
7 range. Who's in the 7s? I'll just give you start right at 7. You tell me if I want to go up or not.
Start
This
at
one I
7.5.
like a lot.
Start at 7.5.
It's 7 a lot though. There's a T Gooch.
Oh,
Tyler
Gucci.
Gooch. Tyler Gooch.
2 top 10s, 13 of the last 16 cuts.
Let's go, Gucci.
That's a pretty good one. All right, you want a 7.5?
Yeah.
Bramlett. Stallings.
Sounds like omelet.
Harold Varner III. I like.
Oh, I love Varner. Give me Varner.
He sounds like he knows golf.
Yeah,
Just
I
with
like
the
him.
third.
All right. So we need 3 more. You're still at about 7-2 even.
Okay.
His dad drinks brandies.
I still think you can
in
get
the
the
library.
Hideki on there, and then.
How much is Hideki?
10-2. I'll leave you with 11,400.
I'll take Hideki.
Okay. Yeah, 11.4. So now we got to get in the 5-7 range. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we can find here. Let's see who we can find. It's not easy to do. Might have outpriced ourselves. Yeah, this is not good for it. Yeah, we're not.
You know what? Take Hideki out and give me Tyler Gooch.
Gucci.
All right, Hideki, you gone. Gooch, you back.
Cooper would say yeet.
All right.
Wow, the
So I
gooch.
got 2 more.
And at
how much?
7.3 is your average.
All right, give me the guys around 7.3.
Okay. I would love to. We've got W. Roach, K. Bradley, W. Gordon,
Keegan Bradley?
Keegan Bradley, yep.
Yep, I'll take Keegan Bradley.
Okay, and then finally at 7.3, said Roach, Gordon, you've got S. Kim, Hubbard, C. Kirk, K. Stanley. Yeah, I mean...
Siwoo Kim is in there, you said? Siwoo Kim?
Yeah.
I'll take Kim.
Okay.
There you go.
Love it.
Deschambeau.
Deschambeau, Tyler Gooch.
Mm-hmm.
I almost took the Roach, though, for my boy, the Roach.
I love it.
La Cucaracha.
Never take the Roach. You only take it if it's passed to you.
Oh, you're not right now, not during COVID times.
Oh.
That's sound advice. That's why people tune in for things like this. It's been a good day today. It's fun. Again, I think I do enjoy talking with people outside of here and discussing things that about the show. And I do appreciate it when people take the time to be like, no, when sometimes I'm like, I almost feel apologetic sometimes when I'm talking to someone new and I'm like, I know we kind of go off on our own thing and sometimes it's not always just sports, but they're like, no, what you're doing is good. It's always supportive what someone says back and they're like, no, and I'm like, and they're like, and they feel like, and I'm meeting these people.
I hope people too, like,
I'm meeting them for the first time and they're like, no, I truly believe you are the way you are on the radio. And I was like, I do try to keep a level head about things.
Oh, God. Does that mean people think that I am how I am on the...
You are.
Oh, I am.
Let's just be straight up, everybody. That's Leah. All right? You're not faking none of this.
My bad.
No, I think, too, though. I mean, Jay, we're accepting of other ideas, except for Leah.
I don't even know why I show up
I
every
don't
day.
know either.
I don't even know why.
We stopped inviting you weeks ago. But you kept bringing beer.
I'm on the commercial.
Oh, all right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stuff
Have you
with
heard
me
it?
yet?
No,
I
I
haven't.
haven't.
No, let's see if I got to pull.
Either way, it's fun. And I think, if you come in here, listen, we've had guys on that we don't agree with at all. And I don't think we're not the kind of show. Yeah, we're not the kind of show where we yell at people. I mean, Dan Levitard wants to brag that he's the most diverse show in the nation. But I'll tell you what, Levitard, you got a big fat head, and I'm smarter than you. So go stick it.
Ooh, nana, nana, boo, boo.
Don't have to be,
Stick your head in doo-doo, Levitar.
I can still have a informed opinion and not have to be
I'd like to
of Cuban descent, Dan.
I'd like to officially welcome Leah Mathis to my COVID Safe Quad Cities group that I invited her to.
I would like to thank my mom. I would like to thank my dad. And
Leah, remember,
most of all, our Lord and
please,
Savior Jesus Christ.
Don't just read. Please, God, just read it, Leah.
I won't comment. I promise.
Please, thank you.
I made a promise.
When do you think I get kicked out because I'm taking all these places? And
I will get kicked out before you, and all I'm doing is reading comments. So
I'm going to get kicked out for giving bad recommendations of places that are closed.
I'm going to talk about Tuxedo's nightclub.
Yes, I'm definitely going to be talking about how there's no social distancing at these clubs.
Stars and Stripes. Nobody was wearing masks.
Yeah. Chorus Line and Tuxedos both did not have. The strippers were not wearing pasties
Definitely
on their boobs.
Nope.
And there was, it's terrible.
They were spitting out sunflower seeds. It was disgusting.
Fun day today. We'll have some more. Keep reaching out to people to have them come on the air. I still want to talk to Mr. Robert T. Green, but we'll see what we can do. And then we have our movie review as well. Stay dry out there this afternoon, Quad City. Stay safe and sanitized. Enjoy yourselves.
Any promises.
Love y'all. We're
Love
out.
you.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
New month, new fight, second half. Go us.
Go
Screw off
us.
COVID.
Yay, America.
From the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studios, this is the Quad Cities sports leader, ESPN 1170 AM, KBOB Davenport.